Please excuse my nervousness. This is a really big step for me. So I'm so glad that you're joining me live because this is something that has been calling me and calling me and calling me to jump into, to really embody and share with you the one story that has been constantly holding me back in my life, in my experiences, in everything, right? So um, I'm getting used to this format, and I'm just going to, I'm going to let everything be the way it's supposed to be, because here we are. Hi, welcome to my next level jump. I have affectionately entitled The Joyful Undoing of My Programming. And I think one of the most powerful things that we can witness is transformation in the moment, right? And as a coach, I witness this with my clients. And I think that this is an opportunity in this moment right now for you, who's ever watching, to literally make a quantum leap out of an old programming and into your future now self. And so what does this really mean, right? We are leaping before we're looking. We are taking it in the moment as it comes. I have been divinely guided to show up for you today. And so welcome. I'm so glad that this found you. And maybe we can start asking ourselves better questions. We can start asking the universe better questions. Because what is the conditioning that we speak of all the time? Conditioning is a pattern of thought, a pattern of behavior that we have been convinced is right for us. It's everywhere. You all know it. You all feel it. This is taking on the stories of other people, beautiful, wonderful other humans, and taking it on as our own because we don't trust ourselves, because we don't trust that we know what's best for us. And I'm here to tell you that we do. We totally do know what's best for us. We just have been out of practice in flexing that muscle, right? So today, the story that has been my biggest block is that it's kind of a catch-22. It's that I'm too much. When I was a child and I had emotions too big for the people around me to deal with, to handle, I was literally sent to my room to figure it out, to get back into a better place. But I was left to my own devices to do it by myself. That created, this is an old story I'm telling you right now. This is my old story that I'm sharing with you right now. And so the old story was I would cry, I would have a tantrum, I would do this, say the thing, and my mother would send me off to my room to go, I can't wait till you feel better. And all I wanted was her to hear me and understand where I was coming from. She didn't have the capacity to do that. That's totally cool. There's no resentment there. But what I did was I went to my room, I slammed the door and picked up my markers and my pens. And I started drawing Garfield and Odie. They were my buddies. I got so good at drawing them that I could actually draw them with my eyes closed. I think I could probably still do that today. Anyway, so what I did was I found an escape because I didn't know how to deal with my really big emotions. I didn't know how to deal with my too muchness. And so I channeled that into art. I channeled that into creativity. And this is the beginning of the writing of the new story. I was a small child, and I was so in tune with everything around me, that when an energy shifted in the room, in me, it was so exciting. I wanted to explode and share it with everybody. But there was nobody to hear me. There was nobody to say, yeah, I feel that too. And so what I did was I accepted what was happening. I knew that everyone was coming from their own conditioned state and that I wanted to be authentic. And so I skipped down the hall into my room, leaving the door open, leaving that portal open for whomever wanted to join me. And as I went into this room, all of my ancestors joined me, all of my spirit guides, all of my angels, and my higher being walked me into that room and sat me down at my desk and said, here, now you get to play. Now you get to play. Now you get to express all of the things that you just felt. And it doesn't have to be for anybody else but you. This is your way of being in the world. You're an artist. You are an empath. You are a portal into new realms. Imagine what you could create in your life. Imagine what it would feel like to hear yourself, to self-resource what you needed somebody else to do, because that's what you're doing right now. You're self-resourcing. You're finding the strength within you to move forward, regardless of the struggle or the adversity that you may have seen out there with a parent. And that's it. It doesn't make the first story any less true. And it doesn't make the new story any less true. And the question that we get to ask ourselves is, which story do I want to believe? Which story is actually part of the future me timeline that I am currently in, that I currently embody? Which one actually fits better? The one that feels better. The one that I decided was the story that I wanted to tell, that I wanted to believe. And that's how fast transformation can happen. We get to choose in every moment of our day, of every moment of our life, what we want to experience. It doesn't make the struggle and the challenges not true. It only shifts the way that we choose to see them. And so the first story I told was about a little girl in fear. And the second story I told, the rewrite, is about that little girl saying, yep, I see you. I see your conditioned state. And that's okay. I love you unconditionally. And now I'm going to go take myself and I'm going to continue being my authentic self. You don't have to follow me. You don't have to come with me. In fact, I prefer to do this by myself, because in my life, it's me against me. There isn't someone always standing next to me, telling me what to do, telling me what to believe. It's the voices of well-intentioned other humans. That's all it is. So what is the one story that you could write right now as you currently remember it? I recommend maybe going to that darkest, deepest story and literally getting a pen, getting a piece of paper, and writing it out. There is power in our writing, in our movement. It moves energy. And what I would encourage you to do is write with a stream of consciousness. Be present in this moment. Set your intention that I'm going to write the story right now how I remember it right now. That's it. So write the story out. If it's a paragraph, 6 pages, it doesn't matter. Just keep writing it. And be sure to breathe along the way, but really keep your attention focused. And then read that story out loud to yourself. Maybe even grab your phone and record it so that you can actually sit with that story, sit with all of those heavy, dark emotions. And then get up and shake and move and dance, do some yoga, walk around the block, and come back, flip that piece of paper over, and imagine rewriting your story the way that you want to believe it, the way that you want to now embody, because what you have just done, you have just transformed an old story and an old pattern. And it can be as wild and as outlandish and as imaginative as you want it to be, because you get to choose. And this is what the year of make-believe is all about. I'm not going to go into all of the other reasons why and all the things that I normally have jumped into to explain and to prove to you that this works. This is for you to find out. This is for you to experiment with. And I would love to hear what happens for you. Jump. Joyfully undoing my programming. It's you with you writing the script of your life. Because at the end of our life, at the end of my life, I'm going to have an entire book written by me, for me. That is authenticity. That is true empowerment. That is letting your voice sing the song of your soul. And it's okay to get emotional. It's okay to get angry about it. It's okay to feel shame about it. It's okay. It's all welcome. And so I send you love, and I send you peace, and I send you clarity to breathe into your new life, how you want to experience it. Stepping into the next level of your life can be easy. And I'm here to help guide you. I love you so much. It's crazy. Have an amazing, amazingly magical day.